So in this video, the center director states the play is a children's work. What does she mean by this statement? Most of the children's learning is through play. During play, the children can learn, explore, and play at their own pace and play with things that they're interested in. They can also go to different activities that interest them in that moment. Some feel like being quiet, while others feel like building blocks or doing like a gross motor activity and being with their children. And that's up to the child, whatever they feel like their goal is that day. That's what it means kind of by work. They can just do what they need to do that day, whatever they, not what they feel like, but what interests them the most. Second question, what evidence is there in the video to suggest that the teaching team works hard at providing play-based activity centers that influence and encourage development? I saw in the video that the teacher spent a lot of time sharing ideas and planning activities that really engaged all the students. Some activities really helped certain students achieve some of the things that they were struggling in, which I thought was really cool that all the teachers were working hard together, that it wasn't just one teacher focusing on it, that they were all bouncing ideas off each other. The room was also set up with the appropriate toys and materials that interested those children and that age range. The materials were also set up around the room where they had enough room to play things. Like the blocks, they had enough room to take all the blocks out and build different things. But there's also like tables for them to color, or like a little section of the room for just reading purposes if they want to be quieter that day. And all the toys and books and materials were all the children's height and level, so they didn't have to ask for it. They could just go grab what they wanted when they needed to, which I think is really important for young children because it helps make them feel confident about the choices that they're making and helps them feel independent. The other question is, can you find examples in the video of activities that will likely promote development in each of the 4 areas? Social, emotional, cognitive, language, and physical. In social emotionals, I saw small and large groups, activities, taking turns, sharing, and talking to the teachers and the peers. In cognitive, I saw the teachers playing next to the children, explaining different colors and shapes, and having children repeat after them, especially when it was vocabulary that they were learning or they didn't know yet. There was a scene where the child was reading a book with the teacher, and the teacher asked if we could read it again. And the little boy opened up the book again. He started from the beginning. And I thought it was a good opportunity for the teacher to keep pointing out different things, or like pointing out and asking the child what happened in the pictures, or showing him where we start reading and how we read from left to right, stuff like that. Language, having the children repeat certain words that pertain to the theme that the teachers were working on in manners. Like they were teaching the children about washing hands, so obviously water and soap and sink and hygiene are all good words that pertain to the theme and that children should know. And that was good for that age range too. They weren't like words that were way above their head, but it was still challenging them enough. And the last one is physical. The teachers allowed the children to have room to play, sing, and dance. They had room to do the things that all children can do during their play. The children could use fine and gross motor skills while building blocks, playing at the water station, or coloring. The children had enough room to do whatever they need to do. They had room to do circle time, so all the children could fit in and hear the teacher and see the teacher without being squeezed in. They had room to get up and dance too. So I thought that was really important.